Hey guys, what's up? This is Jhoosier, and we are not back with another round of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Instead, as you probably know from the title, I want to talk to you guys about the EGS Trade Tool that I've been developing, and I want to show you guys a little bit about it and what it's for. So, for those of you, I mean, everybody watching probably familiar with the registry and all that. It's not the easiest to navigate, and one of the big problems is finding out where you want to go. If you're familiar with some of my work, I worked on what I called the star catalog, which was in Google Sheets. It took one of the trade spreadsheets for RE1, and now it also has RE2 and vanilla in it. But it provided a way for you to extract data from your save game. You would upload it into this Google Sheets, and you would be able to search for locations, POIs, OPVs. You know, if you were in your little SV and you came across or your little starter CV and you came across an Imrach or Tavera, well, you'd be able to find out, remember where it was and go back and, beat it up with your bigger later combat ship. So that's kind of what happened. The thing was, it was very fiddly, very slow. And I've been working on a new version over the past, few months. I am not good at all at this stuff. So I want to introduce you to this one. This is a web-based version, and it's much easier to figure out. I am working on getting it scenario specific. So eventually we'll have vanilla, Reforged 1, 2, any other scenarios, including TC's Junkyard Salvager. No idea if it'll be useful if you're just playing as Salvager, but yeah, any scenarios, if I have the time and people have an interest in doing it, we'll do that. Currently it's single player only. I would like to later on add a multiplayer, but I've learned that getting this set up for a multiplayer it's a big change, and it's really harder to work with. So it's going to have to be a lot of more connecting with something that you can save the data and enter it yourself and that sort of stuff. It's a lot of work. Anyway, currently the scenario selector does not work. So doesn't matter. Choose whatever you like the picture of. It's not going to matter. So here's when you start off, the URL here is up here. It's egs-trade-tool-trade-tool.vercel.app. And if you go here, come to the main page, it'll probably be in light mode. I really recommend using dark mode. A lot of the colors and things work better with dark mode. So anywho, the about page has some information, what it is, basic information, how to use it, who am I, who also is responsible for sending me down this rabbit hole of madness, some change logs. You can see what's been going on in the versions, and then kind of known issues. So there's some issues I know about that I'm still working on and haven't been fixed yet. So let's get into it. How do you work this thing? Well, you can't choose a scenario yet, but you can load your star catalog. So what you do is you click on load star catalog, and it'll pop up a dialog box. You want to load the folder, not the file itself. So you find your Empyrion Galactic Survival, which, speaking of which, should be somewhere in Steam. You'll find Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Empyrion Galactic Survival /saves, and then you go into Games. Sorry, I missed that one. Go into Saves, then Games. It's where you find your blueprints and things like that. You really should become familiar with this if you're not. So we're going to choose, I don't think you can see the dialogue in this, but we're going to choose my Let's Play, RE2_beta-, and we will upload it. And it doesn't actually upload the files anywhere. What this does is it loads them into your local storage, which is saved in your browser. So don't worry about uploading anything to anyone. I am not tracking your save games or your data or anything else. I don't care. I have too much data to begin with. I wouldn't know what to do with it, even if I could. So you'll get something up here. You'll get a little card that says, save game uploaded successfully. Export and refresh do not matter. They don't work. So click away at these to your heart's content. Really, if you want to upload, if you're playing like currently, and you can actually upload this while you're playing. And if you have been to a few systems since, you can load the Star Catalog again, and it'll upload all the new stuff. You want to choose, excuse me. You want to choose once you've uploaded your save game. You want to come over to the left side. You can close this one. You can go over to the left side. Excuse me. And you want to choose your current star. The current star that I have is Bastinia. That is my home system in my Let's Play. It's where my base is. But if you want to have a look, let's see, where are we currently? I actually don't know. I just warped here. Unregar. Okay, well, we are in oh, there we go. Unregar. So we can oops, I need to make that visible again. There we go. Let's try this again. Bastinia, back to Bastinia. Let's go to Unregar. You type in, select your system that is your current star, or wherever you want to base all of the calculations from. So if you're familiar with my star catalog, the point is that it tells you where things are and how far away they are from you. And there's a search function and a filter. That is the important thing. That's the main goal. So you go to your star system, your star catalog, and you can see where things are. And that's the beauty of it. So if we want to look at our home system, we can see Bastinia. And you can see in the sun thing, you have these are satellites, right? You can click on other places. Here's a planet, so A to the planet. And it has these things. So Arcology, it's a POI owned by Polaris, blah, 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 blah. Great. Top brewery owned by Polaris, blah, blah, blah. So you can click on it and then you can see what traders are available there and how far away it is. So that's really useful. Notes doesn't work. Not yet. Maybe someday. So you can click on them. You can see what else is there. Don't click on this. It won't bring you. It'll take you to the commodity finder, but it won't actually show you the trader yet. I'll fix that at some point. That's one of the known issues. Anyway, so you can look on here for things. You can browse through if you want to see what's nearby. You can do that. You can also look here. Another system I commonly go to, Aliga. So you can go there. It'll open it up and show you what's nearby. Probably what people use more frequently is the POI list in the POI finder. So you can search for things. As you can see, we have a bunch. It starts off with a bunch of bandit, raider, OPVs. So you can see what is around. So here, there's some raider robbers, and you can see the file names. You can see which ones. So we have tier 1.4, 1.3, like bandit robbers 1.3, tier 1.3, raider browbeat as opposed to a bandit browbeat, that sort of thing. You can see abandoned bunkers, all these things. There's stuff like abandoned oxygen tanks. So I wouldn't recommend browsing through here. If you want to find something, just click on it. Let's go look for some copper, not spelled that way, copper asteroids. So one is a bit of fiddly bit. You have to click and click again to open it up. It'll show the general information here of the copper asteroid. Voxel one, and this is an asteroid. There are some copper asteroids that are like POIs because of how they were created. Not these though. So anywho, Some of them are. I don't know why they aren't. Anyway, yeah, so you can click on whatever you want. It'll show you what traders are there as well. So if we wanted to look up a communication center, sure. Xenu, one, they have a food trader. So again, don't click on it. It won't bring you anywhere to show you anything about them, but it tells you where it is and that sort of thing. So these things are ordered by distance. So we have abandoned drone base. You're like, I really want to go to an abandoned drone base. Well, the closest one for me is in this system, in this playfield. So you click on it and you can see system, playfield, and then the faction. So you can also click through some of these, maybe, oh, look at that one. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't go to this one because there's no faction. It's been defeated. It's been cored. So yeah, this one is not one you want to go to, nor that one. That one you can go to. So you can see how that works. Yeah, that's how the POI system works. It'll show you what's nearby, or sorry, it'll show you which thing you're looking for is closest. It may take a bit of clicking around, but it'll get you there. Yeah, it's hopefully it's really useful. The other one, major one, is the commodity finder. So you click on here, you have the POIs. It's not working yet. I haven't set it up, but we do have traders and items. So you can go in here and you can look for something that you want. So we have Bertram's arms. You can see they sell by these things, multiplier, quantity, whatever you hold important. And these are the items that they sell. And then over here, you can see where is it found. So it's found at someplace. So just to be aware, these do work. So there are a couple different Bertrams, for example. This is all locked to RE2, if I didn't mention, just so you know. And you can see, so this one is in this TSO Polaris. Then you can find the other Bertram's arms at this one, at all of these trade stations, organized from closest to furthest. Okay. And then down here, you can see other POIs that you haven't discovered where it's done. So for example, I've never been to a trade station Lapis, but it is in trade station Lapis or Kimberlite, whatever. And you can see here what it sells. They buy and sell, that sort of thing. The idea is also when you click on this, it'll bring up a little card. It'll show you what other ones are here, because I often want to know what other traders are there so I can kind of maximize my buy and sell trading. So you know that, oh, there's also Servant Core Outfitters, and this one does work. So if you click on it, it'll bring it up over here, and ooh, that didn't work. You can see what they sell. Servant Core Outfitters. You can see this is what they sell. Found in the same place. They have these things. So you can buy and sell, confident knowing that what else is nearby and all that sort of thing. Again, the notes features isn't working. I haven't set up any sort of save or export system, which would be necessary for that. But yeah, that is the commodity finder. I hope this helps. I think a lot of people only get really into the kind of around the starter systems, and they kind of don't go elsewhere. And I wonder partly if it's because of this sort of thing where you go too far away, you get too many things, and then it's hard to find what you're looking for. But yeah, you can go, you can see, tour around the galaxy, see what's there. Other things that are up: bookmark fixer and virtual constructor. These are not functioning. I have an idea for a bookmark fixer, but I think it's going to be very complicated to implement. Basically a way to kind of get rid of some of the bookmarks that clutter up your screen without resetting everything. But I want to make sure I can do that without wrecking the save. So I may not be able to. But we'll keep it there. Also, virtual constructor, I kind of have some things. These do not do any of these things. It will not do these things. So just be aware. The last thing is this secure supply cache calculator, and this is something that I've come across a few times in RE1 and 2, and I spent like half an hour going through doing the math with my phone, with the calculator app on my phone, to try to find the this hacking game. So you can, if you come across one of these, you can click on here, put your minimum number in, 5006. Oops. Numlock. 5. No. There we go. 5006. Over here, maximum. Let's put it at 45,026. Something like that. So then you start the game, and what it basically does is it calculates the midpoint. Excuse me, calculates the midpoint and recommends that as a guess, and that divides in half the numbers. So then you enter that into the game, and it'll tell you if it's too high or too low. So you can go too high, up, and then it changes it up. It resets the parameters, so it resets the high or low number, the range, and gives you a new suggested guess. Maybe that's too low, too high, too low, too low, too low, too high. And then there we go. See, we got it. Woohoo! We found it in 8 guesses. So you were able to do that. I don't know. I find it very useful for myself, so I've included this. Yeah, that's about it. We have other things. If you have any questions or problems or anything, I don't really have any bug reporting set up, but there is a Discord link here where you can join my Discord, and there is a Star Catalog Trade Tool sort of chat channel where you can ask for help or leave comments, leave some feedback. I'm always interested to know who's using it and what they're using it for and how they find it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and leave it there. Thank you guys very much for your time. I hope this helps you. Kind of explains how to use the trade tool and what it's for. A lot of people don't really understand or seem to understand. Maybe it's not for them. I would really like to be working on the multiplayer, but currently I'm trying to get the scenario selector working, and it's working, but I broke a bunch of other stuff. So like I've got to fix all the commodity finder stuff in the newer version. Yeah. So I'll get to work on that. Thank you guys for your attention. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, if you like what you see, please leave a comment, keep in touch, join the Discord, let me know your opinions, and I'll do my best to help you out. All right, that's it. Catch you guys later. Bye.